they got lucky, but they put in the hard work as well, right?
You didn't get lucky.
I mean,
That's the most unlucky, the unluckiest nation in the planet. Allah Azza wa Jal made them unlucky.
Right.
Maghdubi alayhim.
right, that's fine. But my point is,
So no, let's get this concept straight. Jews are not lucky. Jews are performing. Call a spade a spade. They're putting in the work. They're connecting with each other. Okay, I just came from Manchester. They're big and Newcastle, Gateshead. That's the name. Yeah, I just came from there. Like literally, I just came from Gateshead, and the car stopped in Bradford. That's the biggest Jewish cluster after Israel. They have their own laws in Gateshead. They have their own community in Gateshead. And we can't even, announce the Fajr Azan because it's before 8 o'clock here in Bradford. And that's the only city where you can actually hear the Azan. And we're boasting about it that we can do Azan here. I mean, that's not an achievement, sir. Do you know what's an achievement? They actually put the right standards in. We're not even looking at the right standards. Achievement is if this boy is known in less than 10 years for his actual achievements in Miami and Manila and Miyawali at the same time. That's an achievement. That's the Azan. If this boy is not known, he's not loud enough, then it's, I don't care whether you can hear the Azan of Zohr or Asr or Maghrib. You need to understand how they're looking at things and how we're looking at things. They're producing products, machines, industry, and we think they're just collecting money. And they're misers and, selling interest rates. No. I'll tell you, I studied under a rabbi. It was a natural, social science subject. And because I was a Muslim guy picking on him, and he was a Jewish guy picking on me. And he said to me, it's such a wise thing. And he said, it is not the Jews are powerful and they're making Israel because of their power. You Muslims got it wrong. It is not the powerful Jews that are making Israel. It is Israel that is making Jews powerful. We have a central purpose. When you have one single purpose, every single attribute that is required to build that purpose comes about. We don't ask his father or mother, give me list the 10 attributes that they have designed for Isa. They're not going to be able to answer you.
that's fine.
Because unless if you don't know where you're going, it doesn't matter if you want to take left or right. So we need to write down a purpose statement for Isa. We need to write that down. And you know what? The bigger problem is that only his daddy or mommy is not enough. Imagine if I had 200 brothers, blood brothers from the same father. Imagine that. And I only had one son. 200 chachus. Imagine 200 chachus in different companies, CEOs, and industry, and business, and whatnot. What is the future of that nephew? He's got his work cut out for him. Every single thing is placed. Everyone is actually charting out a plan and giving the resource. That's the wonder boy. That is what Prophet ﷺ said. That every Isa should get 2 billion chachus. But he does not. He doesn't even have a single chachu. His own chacha doesn't understand the list of attributes he requires. He's raising his own son. And somehow, at sometimes, his son is a bigger problem for Isa. Do you need to understand? We're competing with each other as if, this man is going to, lead me to Jahannam or something. Even though, I swear to you, this concept is going to lead me to Jahannam because of, my nieces and nephews competing with my sons and daughters. That's all we're doing. That's the role of Imam again. Combine, connect everybody. And you know what? I'm in Bradford, ironically, that we talk about this in Bradford. Bradford is the biggest cluster of Pakistanis out of Pakistan. And Gateshead is the biggest cluster of Jews outside Israel. Now you do the math and the comparison about what they're doing and what we're doing here. You'll see the difference of perspective. The worldview is different. That's how Israel is empowering them, and Pakistan is actually, most of the Pakistani concept that we have is, irradiation, is decaying us. By the way, they have Tel Aviv radio and Tel Aviv TV in every home. We have Geo and Yarwa in our home. Nobody likes Netanyahu in their homes, okay? Because he's a liberal. You need to understand. They're actually looking at their rabbis. Geo-ARY, not even a single deen concept given by Geo-ARY. If anything, they're ruining our deen. Most of our women are watching plays and dramas. They know everything about what's going on in the next episode. They're actually writing down next episodes. I've seen women actually crying, old age women, of why that character died in that play. They're going to raise imams? No, they're not going to raise imams. Let's be honest here. Gateshead, Bradford. Let's do the math. That's, I'm sorry, give credit where credit is due. They have 5 books in the Torah. From Genesis to Leviticus to Exodus. We have 114 books. In 5 books, they took over the world. We have 114 books, we are at the bottom. And they are maghdubi alayhim.